What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Loud Spot. I'm Sebastian here at OKC HorrorCon, hanging out with Naomi Grossman, and she is in the American Horror Stories. I guess it's more of a series, right?
Yeah.
And you played Pepper in the regular, but then there's a spinoff.
Indeed.
Okay, so tell us how you got the Pepper. And for those who are not familiar with American Horror Story, you got to go back and watch what season
2 and 4.
and then
you need to watch all of them.
watch all of them. But if you want to see her, season 2 and 4, Peppers is really, you would not recognize you.
Well,
walking down the street.
You didn't see me when I woke up this morning.
So what was it like playing Pepper, and how did you get that role?
How much time do you have? Well, to get the role, it was just an audition like any other, my agent called, I showed up, I had to do a monologue of Jessica Lange's from season 1. And then they had me, they took away the script, then gave me a ball and asked me to improvise, try to get them to play with me, which
Right.
Now in retrospect, I know what they were trying to do. They wanted to see that I had range, that I could go from, the early playful Pepper to the later evolved alien abducted Pepper. Spoiler alert. But at the time, I was like, what is this?
So the writers already kind of knew where they were headed with the character. But
they knew, but they didn't tell me. And they definitely don't tell all the agents and managers and actors in Hollywood because, they want to spoil the show.
So,
we got mouths.
do you think that they purposely don't let actors know they're
Yeah.
Let's say an actor's gonna die off in a show. Just this is now something different. I'm gonna ask you, okay? The actor's gonna die off in a show. Do they always know that they're gonna die off in a show?
Not always.
They want to keep them thinking that they got a job.
Right. Well, it just depends. I think I know American Horror Story. They're often writing they're still writing it as we go. So we don't really know. They're often watching, that's why I always tell people, if you like somebody, you like something, tell Twitter, let the show know, because you can incite change in the show. It's not just American Idol where you can vote for your favorite. You can literally, that's why Pepper came back for more.
I didn't know that. I just figured they wrote the whole, I guess they write every season out.
I mean, they definitely have they call it a Bible for every show. They know what more or less the bones of where the show's going.
Right.
But they're also, let's face it, that asylum, that day room, they were basically like Jackson Pollock style, throwing a bunch of paint on a canvas, seeing what stuck. Pepper totally stuck, and so and that's why we got to see more of her.
That is awesome. Also, I did read that you studied in Argentina. Acting.
I took some acting classes, yes. I mean, I went there just as an exchange student in high school, but I'd already caught the acting bug by the time I'd gone. So, I did take some acting classes there.
Was it hard? Was the language hard? Because it's like a different kind of, it's like Spanish, but it has like a weird different accent, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you get used to it to
the
point where it's no longer an accent. But yes, when I come back here now, I'm very clearly people listen to me and they're like, oh, you're very Argentina 1993. I am so cool back in the early 90s.
Last thing I want to ask you, because we're coming up on time here. I know you're busy at the HorrorCon. I want to talk about, you do have a Netflix show coming out. Are we allowed to talk about it just a little bit now?
Well, I can't say I have a Netflix show. I just worked on a Netflix show.
Yeah, okay.
Which will be coming out early next year.
Okay.
It's going to be, I would say, probably one of the big R-rated comedies
that
cool. Netflix puts out early next year.
It's so cool to be a part of it.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have a small role, but hey, no small roles, only small actors. I'm 5 feet of fun. No, it's a crazy role. It's a small role, but you cannot miss it.
I can't. We don't know what it's called yet, but if you watch Netflix early next year,
or you follow me. Follow my
her.
socials.
Yeah, follow her
Naomi
socials.
W. Grossman, and you can't miss it.
Thanks, Naomi, so much.
Yes, thank
All
you.
Right. Bye, guys.
This is the Loud Spot outro by Nothing Short of Tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the loud spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does nothing short of tragic have us back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. A pimp host has to pimp show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.